I would like to let you know that we're very excited. We are doing 2 in-person retreats in Europe in late May and early June. Late May, our Crete retreat is almost filled. We have 2 residence spaces available in shared accommodation. You can go to channelingjesus.com homepage and get all of the details there. The location, beautiful villa overlooking the Mediterranean, the pricing and that kind of thing, dates and times and all of those sorts of things. We also do have the live streams available for purchase. So if you can't make the actual retreat, which is probably the case, please do sign up for the live stream. It will give you a recording of all of the activities that go on there. When we sell the recording after the retreat, there are some special guests and things that are not included. So if you want to see the whole retreat, do sign up for the live stream. Or if you're in Europe and you'd like to go to a beautiful villa with some lovely Course in Miracles people and make some new friends, consider joining us in person. We also have a beautiful retreat coming up in Devon in England. If you're in England, consider coming to join us. We haven't been there for 4 years because of you know what, and at this stage of our history, you never know when we'll be back. So do stop into channelingjesus.com homepage and check out the England retreat. We are renting a beautiful hotel in a town called Torquay, where I used to go as a child to the beach. And we will be having a wonderful time there. That's at the beginning of June. So please consider joining us. And if you can't join us, do consider signing up for the live stream so that you have a recording of the whole event. When you get a recording of the whole event, you get about 6-7 hours of channeled material that we simply cannot provide for free on YouTube. And it's in depth. It goes into a lot of subjects that we can't go into here. And you know what those subjects are. And so please do consider, if not joining us for the in-person event, which is a wonderful, wonderful thing when we spend 3 days together, breakfast, lunch, and dinner, talking about the deeper subjects that Jesus and Ananda and guests sometimes channel. It is a wonderful, wonderful way to connect. We have had many deep friendships form in these retreats. So do consider, if you feel like you're a bit alone in your practice and you'd like to meet some like-minded people, consider joining us in person. And if not, do consider buying the live stream to get 6 or 7 hours of deep teachings that will transform your life. Now stay tuned for a clip from one of our live streams that you can access in our membership. The membership is $33 a month, and for that you get access to almost 200 Q&A sessions with Jesus and Ananda. You get access to all of the videos that I've ever done, and you get a wonderful community, online community, again, where people are making friends and really enjoying the loving frequency. If nothing else, join for a month. You'll get a discount on the live stream. If you buy the live stream, you'll save your money just doing that one thing. And come and check out the community. It is vibrant. It is full of loving people. And of course, you get access to our 2 live streams a month, 90 minutes, twice a month. And it really does enrich your Course in Miracles experience. So stay tuned for a clip that's coming up right now. Thank you. Bye.
He is asking, I have a question regarding relationship. People say everything is in divine order and you will meet your partner in God's time. His timing is perfect. Others say you must match the energy of your partner in order to meet him, her. What is the truth about this? Do we have control over this? Do rituals work to attract love, or everything is already predestined?
Good question.
Yes.
You are blessed beings indeed. I am that one that you know as Jesus. The way to look at it is this. If you're currently married, that's what's meant to be happening right now. And if you're currently single, that's what's meant to be happening right now. In terms of manifesting the opposite of what you have, what will happen in that process is this, that you will have coming to the surface those things that are causing you to have the circumstance that you have right now. So we're going to say that again. When you decide that you want to change what is right now, the things that are making what is right now happen will come to the surface. So let's say you're in a long marriage, you're not happy anymore. It's the air's gone out of the balloon, the shine's gone off the penny. You would like to experience something different. When you think about leaving or separating or shifting and changing your relationship, what will happen is the things that are causing that situation, the one you don't want, will come to the surface. The first thought might be, well, you don't earn enough money to look after yourself. The second thought may be, divorce is terrible. People end up hating each other. The third thought might be, I have no idea how to support myself. I have no idea what I do. If those three thoughts come up, they reside within you. Those are beliefs that you have. And those kinds of beliefs will keep you in a relationship, whether it's a happy one or not a happy one. If you're single and you've been single for a long time and you think, well, I'd like a partner. All of those people have partners. They get to go out for dinner and they get to do this. And I don't have anyone to do anything with. And you start saying to yourself, okay, I'm going to start manifesting. I'm going to start doing manifesting prayers to meet somebody. Your first thought may be, oh, my body's not in very good shape. Oh dear, that's not going to work out very well if I have to get naked with somebody. The second thought may be, relationships. I love my freedom. It's going to be really tricky if I'm in a relationship with someone. What if I want to go out with my girlfriends or my male friends? I'm going to lose my freedom. The third thought may be, marriages don't last very long these days. It's probably not going to be, it's not going to last very long. And that would be really awful because, I have a nice house. And if I get married and it doesn't work, then I might lose half my house. And a lot of people are thinking in these ways. If those are the first three thoughts that come up, those are the thoughts that keep you single. So all you have to do if you're single and you'd like a partner is to imagine shifting and changing your situation and pay attention to the thoughts that surface as soon as you start to think about that new situation that you think you want. And you may indeed want it. But what's actually going to come to the surface are the unconscious beliefs and ideas that are keeping you single. And what a gift that is. As soon as you start to think about changing a situation that you don't want, whether it be marriage and partnership or singleness, your mind's immediately going to bring to the surface the beliefs that are keeping you single or keeping you in an unhappy marriage. And that's where you will go to work, first of all. That's where you'll go to work, first of all. If your first thought when you're single is, my physical body, I'm not comfortable in my physical body to have an intimate engagement with somebody, I'm not going to be relaxed, I'm not going to be happy. The first thing you would start to do then is to say, okay, well, if you do want to have a physical relationship with somebody, an intimate relationship with somebody, start mentally, physically, and emotionally working on that thought. My body is unacceptable as it is. The first one would be, you're not a body. You're projecting onto a future partner that they're going to be as judgmental as you are about your body, which we will generally say is not the case. So you've got a mental issue to work with. Oh, my story is somebody else is going to be as judgmental as I am about my body. That's projection. I don't even know who this person is. So how do I know what their thoughts are going to be? You're making a story up in your head. So that would be the first place to start is, how about I not project onto a future person that which I am doing to myself? And that would be an evolutionary journey that you would be doing with that. The second thing is that you may objectively look at your body in the mirror. Let's say you get naked and look in the mirror, and you may go, you know what? I don't ever do any exercise. I'm kind of fat around the middle, or whatever it is that you decide is unacceptable. We're sticking with this first judgmental thought that's coming up. Is there something that you would be willing to do to improve the condition of your body? Is there something you'd be willing to do? You may go, well, sure, I'll do something. I'll go for a walk each day. And we go, good. Okay. What you're doing in actual fact is you are starting to anticipate the problems that your current physical state would cause in a relationship. So you're starting to address the mental concepts that you have in your own mind that are going to come up if you're in a relationship. It is going to come up. If you get a new boyfriend or girlfriend and you don't like how you look physically and they reach out to give you a cuddle, you're going to become defensive or push them away. That's going to cause a problem. So one of the things you can do in preparation for a relationship, if you'd like one and you're single, or for a new life, if you're over the marriage thing and you'd like to do something different, in the marriage thing, you may say, I have no way of supporting myself. Am I willing to do something about that? And you could start to do something about that, whether it's going back to school or whether it's getting a part-time job, doing something that you think you might like to do. You have the ability, but what will happen as you begin to change in anticipation of the change is that your unconscious mind will become conscious, and you may find that there's more work to do than you thought, that just getting divorced isn't going to solve the problem, that just getting a boyfriend or a girlfriend isn't going to solve the problem. And it takes a little contemplation for you to see, oh, yeah, I have these thoughts that have come up as soon as I think about changing this situation are revealing my unconscious to me. I need, that is all going to come up in relationship. And this is what most people don't realize, is that whether or not you deal with it before the relationship or after the relationship has started, you're going to have to deal with it, because the relationship will trigger those unconscious beliefs about your body, for example, or the divorce will bring into reality the fact that you don't have a good income. So if you're contemplating shifting and changing your position from single to married, or single to connected, from married or connected to single, start with becoming aware of the thoughts that arise when you decide, I'm going to do this change. Because you knowing you is going to be the best thing that you can do for whatever decision you make. And you are not single by accident. You're single because you're choosing to be, and you may be choosing to be unconsciously. So when you want to shift from single to connected, look at the subconscious thoughts that are triggered by your decision and start to work with those, because those are the things that are keeping you single. You are not single because it's being imposed on you from the outside. There is another thing going on, however, with singletons and those who are married, is for your karmic evolution, your karmic history, which drives your evolution, you may have decided that this journey of being single in this incarnation at this time is the best thing for you. And so your higher self is working in concert with your subconscious, let us say, to keep you single for a while, because that's the most beneficent place for you to be right now. So our dear one will refer to this, and she will say, so in the last 10 years, she's channeled the books and she's created this community and all those videos and all of these retreats and things like that you see her doing. She knows that if she had had a partner, she would never have done those things. She's under no illusions, given her history. She's under no illusions that would have happened if she had had a partner. And so she does not regret it being single. She does not lament it. She does not judge it, because she looks at what has been brought into manifestation in the last 10 years, and she is happy that she did it. And so that is another aspect of your evolution, is you may need to be in a partnership to challenge those aspects of yourself that wanted to evolve this lifetime. You may need to be single for a while, an extended period, let's say, if you're becoming dissatisfied with it, so that you can do other things. And that would be something for you to look at. If I'm single and I don't want to be single anymore, are there things that I really would regret not doing if I got into a marriage, let's say? So you may have an overwhelming desire to go climb some mountains in Tibet, let's say, just something random and a bit extreme. You think about it, you'd love to do it, you watch videos on it, but you're not doing it. This may be something that you have assigned yourself in this incarnation. And guess what? You may be single until you do it. You may be single until you do it, because that's the state that you need to be in, let's say, in this particular circumstance, to get the experience you need. You need to face this thing that is drawing you to it, that's keeping you interested, and you're not doing it. Why aren't you doing it? What are you afraid of? What is it that's stopping you? What's stopping you may be something that you've assigned yourself in this incarnation, and that you're not really going to move forward until you do that thing that you need to be single to do. So no matter what situation you're in, if you want to change it, just start doing it in your mind at first, and then look at the thoughts and beliefs that get triggered. And that is where you can start the work. That is our answer.